Today's CrossFit Open Workout is 11.6. It's a 7-minute AMRAP of thrusters and chest-to-bar pull-ups. It starts off with 3 reps of each movement, then 6 reps, then 9 reps of each movement. After that, you just keep adding 3 reps to each movement every round until the 7 minutes is up. RX weights are 100 for the men, 65 for the women. Masters RX weights are 90 for the men and 55 for the women. This is going to be good. So this is actually the last workout of the 2011 open season. And man, oh man, they saved the best for the last. And you may have noticed there's a change of venue. I didn't do this one at Gym4Muscles. This is actually at CGX CrossFit in beautiful Bargersville, Indiana. It's a great facility with great coaches and a great community, and I highly recommend dropping in if you're ever down in this neck of the woods. Now that the shameless plug's out of the way and I'm done with the first round, it's time to rev this thing up and get this thing over with. And if you thought that I was going to do this entire workout without some kind of scale, then I would say you probably don't know me. That being said, I did actually do the thrusters at 90 pounds, which is RX for men's masters, but I don't have chest to bar pull-ups. As you'll see in the video, I barely have chin over bar pull-ups. And although some of them are as questionable as my decision to do this open challenge, they get the job done. So this whole thing starts with 3 reps of each movement at the very beginning, and that actually turned out to be a really good rep scheme for the entire workout. Stringing 3 kipping pull-ups together in a row, that's pretty much my limit anyway, so everything worked out nice. I just needed to make sure that my lungs didn't explode during the thrusters, and I'd be all set. Now, what's interesting about this particular day is that about 30 minutes before I did the Open 11.6, I did Diane. And for those who aren't familiar with it, it's a 21-15-9 rep scheme of deadlifts at 225 for the men, 155 for the women, and handstand push-ups. And my version of that was RX weight, but I did hand release push-ups instead of the handstand push-ups. I guess my point with that is I'm just really bad at planning my own workouts. I guess my idea was, why do one thing good when you can do 2 things good enough? And yeah, that's me dropping the bar with 15-pound plates on it. It happens to be one of my biggest pet peeves. I mean, I understand it, but I don't condone it. The only thing I can do right now is just to say I'm sorry and I won't do it again, only to turn around and do it 2 or 3 more times during the workout. I guess I'm my own bad influence. And you can tell that we're about halfway done with this workout because I've started to double over and gasp for air every 3 reps. But to be honest, these pull-ups really do a number on me. It takes a lot of effort to move this much mass through space. So it's nice to have something like 90-pound thrusters to catch my breath on. Of course, I'm just kidding. These absolutely destroyed me. So something else that's noteworthy to mention about this particular workout is that I actually had an audience. When I was done with my previous workout, I came into this space where there were 4 other people, and they were kind enough to let me do my silly little workout before they did their silly little workout. But I found their words of encouragement very uplifting, and it did motivate me. And 2 of them were actually coaches, so I felt like I was being judged as well. But, you know, in that good coachy kind of way. Here I am in the round of 12, and I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised that I actually made it this far. I mean, I'm happy to be here, but I have no explanation as to how I got here. And here we are at the last minute of work. And if you've seen any of my Open Challenge workout videos, you know exactly what that means. And this is usually the point where I would just put the pedal to the metal, burn out, and leave everything on the mat. But unfortunately, I ain't got no gas. No, I mean, I'm serious. I was completely numb at this point. But thankfully, my little audience was there, and they were cheering me on, and that really got me going. And I am genuinely amazed at how much of a difference that actually made because, in all honesty, I was ready to quit this workout 30 seconds ago. And look at me now. Well, I mean, not right now, but here in just a second. And then I thought I was done right here, but then somebody shouted 1 more, and at the last second, I got 1 more rep. Because from what I've been told, count every rep. Or maybe it's every rep counts. I don't remember. Insert motivational saying here. So I end the last workout of the 2011 CrossFit Open Workout with 55 reps, and absolutely no idea where I would end up in the overall ranking. Regardless, it was fun, and now I move on to the 2012 CrossFit Open.